Okay, we are live. In this stream, I am going to be playing the Star Wars Conquest mod of Mount and Blade. This is, as can be seen by the version number here, it's final, but it is not final, if that makes any sense. As such, this mod is going to be somewhat janky, unfinished. I know there are at least a few quests that are literally broken. But yeah, we are going to make it work. And who's scruffy looking? Where's scruffy looking? From what I understand, this mod is not as extensively documented as the original game. I have read at some point that these are essentially cosmetic. May or may not be true, but we're just going to go with it. I'm going to take Ambassador for the early leadership bonuses. As can be seen, the setup for this is not as extensive as it is in not as extensive as it is in the base game. There are the 3 factions to align with, or we can remain independent, which will allow us to navigate the galaxy freely without worrying about hostile factions. And let's go with that one. Okay, so for this, a bunch of these are basically just renamed regular Mount and Blade skills. The big major change is that prisoner management has been swapped from a leader skill to a party skill, so that can now be put on anyone. I think that should work for the skills. For proficiencies, rifles is where it's at. They're pretty much just better than pistols. And still haven't done a name. And in this mod, ranged weapons are the way to go. However, the AI does not know that, which we will be exploiting quite a bit. The Eridonians and the Chiss are essentially just 3 colors of humans, and we'll just leave all of these as it is. It is a period of civil war. The Galactic Empire is in constant battle with the Rebel Alliance, while the Hutt cartel looks for opportunities to make money and expand their area of rule. Whatever course you take, a great adventure awaits you. So as can be seen, we have this nice big galaxy map. The largest names here are major planets, which take the place of towns. Then you have these smaller ones, which take the place of villages. And generally anything that says moon or outpost or battle station. There's a few regular stations too. Those are the keeps. And I think some of the moons might actually be village equivalents, or maybe all of them are. Blue is the Empire, red is the Rebel Alliance, orangish tan is the Hutt cartel. There is really no rhyme or reason as to it's not really continuous territory. The Empire kind of has this space in the center, but they don't own Sarapin. The yellow shipyards are essentially neutral points where you can find ships, which will be something that I will be saving up for, because you really do need a ship upgrade pretty much immediately if you don't want to be game overed. And there are some, essentially the wandering merchants who have a chance to show up randomly in cantinas can always be found there. And aside from that is... right, there is a banking system where you can deposit money or to gain interest on it or take a loan out. Let's head towards somewhere. So we're like here. Yeah, let's go for the Imperial direction first. To Tina. Okay, the defend from bandits quest. We are going. That is not a lot of people. I don't have a lot of money, so I'm not going to do that for now. More importantly, I don't have a lot of troops right now, so I don't really want to. We're going to put that in there because since we're going to be mounted, we don't really want to. It's surprisingly good armor for a dress. And so that's that. Towards Corellia. Rebel Alliance has declared war against the Hutt cartel. So the Rebels and the Imperials start off at war. In theory, the Hutt cartel is supposed to be kind of neutral-ish, maybe siding with one or the other. In practice, in all of the games I have seen, they end up declaring war against someone right off the bat and just stay that way. this is... I don't know if these asteroid fields like actually do anything with regards to... Okay, 5 of them. That's good. With regards to like acting like terrain. Okay, they don't need me. And what's my max power? Okay, I can have up to 19. Oh, tournament. Cantina, the equivalent of the bars, which is important because this is where all of the allies are recruited. Companions. And that's essentially one of the reasons why I wanted neutrality, was because that some of them seem to be companions seem to be hang out in specific factions, planets, so I've sometimes had trouble getting all of the companions if it, in the case when I'm allied with one faction specifically, because since the factions pretty much all go off to war from the beginning, that essentially has that kind of effect on whether or not you can do that. And I'm pretty much just taking random jobs right now because I need the cash. Where was she even sending me? I didn't even read that. Kessel Moon. Kessel is... if you have like any familiarity with the layout of the galaxy from the Star Wars Expanded Universe, this map has no relation to it whatsoever, except Coruscant is kind of in the middle. Also, the scale is kind of weird because you have some moons, and they're often like... okay, Kessel Moon is like over here. Like, the moons are sometimes like not even super close to the planets that they're supposedly moons of. Can't remember what the major example of that is. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so going in this direction. I'm going to swing by Sarapin. Yeah, this BS and Sarapin to see if we can pick up some more people. No, one of them. Amazing. What's my current wages? Shouldn't be... okay, yeah, like 27 credits. So I think I mentioned earlier about how getting a ship will be a necessity. I don't know what my current speed is, but it's really strictly speaking, I don't think I even have a ship right now in terms of stats, so you basically can't run away from anyone. I think I can take these Jawas. Jawas aren't too hard, but if you run into like space pirates, then that's pretty much game over, because they'll capture you, take you captive, drag you around the galaxy, and then let you go and immediately turn around and attack you again. The same to you, sir.
It's time for a fight.
Okay. Stop advancing, guys. Pretty much the key to winning battles here is just ordering your guys to hold position, because everyone else will just kind of stagger towards you, and your guys can focus them down. Since I screwed up the... Since I screwed up the controls, that... It's telling me I didn't run out of ammo. Okay. I'm unconscious now. That went well. Unlike regular Mountain Blade, if you're knocked unconscious, your troops will continue to fight. However, you can no longer give them orders. For a large open map like this, that should not be too much of a problem. There was one time I had that happen to me on like this space station map that had a big wall bisecting it, and my troops were holding the position. The enemy troops were essentially running into the other side of the wall, and it was just not winnable. Please tell me you guys still have ammo left. And victory. If you count like half of my guys getting knocked out, victory. Okay, only wounded. And a lot of Jawas wounded. And I don't have anyone with prisoner management. Whatever. Jawas aren't worth that much anyways. So... going to like those. It's ion beam versus plasma gas, but those are pretty much indistinguishable. It'll basically just change the color. Whatever my play is. I'm going to keep these in case I need. I'm pretty sure the ion pistol isn't as good as the rest are. Okay, yeah, that's a lot slower. However, it is bludgeoning damage, but I'm going to keep some of those in case I recruit party members who need them, and then just sell the rest for this. Okay, we'll keep that as a backup. And I believe I saw I could upgrade my guys, so however I'm not going to, because in case I find someone here.